Oh.
Y'all don't bite my right hand. Please don't bite my right hand. I'm scared.
What am I doing to you? I threw kiss in your face. Oh, what the f*** you asking me?
Look at her smiling. She's been plotting on this the whole time. And this is kind of where they beef stem from. Look at this. This was a thing of true art. It was poetic. Poetry in motion. Watch Ivori. Ivori traumatized this girl with this blow on this yacht. They thought she was just finna be a bad bitch on the yacht. All of a sudden, South Central's finest comes and just goes upside your hip. She identified the object. Ivori is slipping head in her phone. Not a single solitary individual has recognized what's going on here. My God, look at Diamond. Look at her. Diamond, are you gonna get the deflection? Diamond with the deflection. Oh, good deflection, good tackle. W Diamond. All right, so this is something I've definitely been meaning to react to and get off into, and that's the baddies content. I'm an avid consumer of the baddies content, just like I am of the no jumper content. You know, amongst other things, I also fill my mind with a lot of educational things, spiritual things, etc. But you know, I believe in balance. You know, the Bible teaches us a false balance is an abomination. So you know, I believe in balance, man. It also says, you know, you can't be too wise and you can't be too wicked. You gotta have that middle ground. I'm a firm believer in that. So, you know, one of my biggest guilty pleasures is indulging in the consumption of baddie-verse content, right? Or what I call the Badlands. So I'm start reacting to a lot of baddies content as well. This is something I had started doing a couple of years ago. I kind of did a little test run a couple of years ago in regards to this stuff. And, you know, it went over well on one of my old channels. So, you know, I'm gonna start back up doing it. You know, I gotta be careful with some of it, you know, as far as copyright and stuff like that. But yeah, so you know, it's your brother GRLA Hebrew. If you don't know, praise the Lord. And I'm gonna be reacting to something hot off the presses from the Now That's TV universe, or again, what I call the Badlands, man, where it's just bad. When you read the definition of what the Badlands are, you know, it's this dry, arid desert type places, man. And that's kind of, you know, an accurate metaphor for the baddies universe, man, the Zeus TVs, or the Zeus networks, and Now That's TVs, and now there's like all these other networks that are springing up, you know, out the blue. And you know, I find some joy in watching all of this. Thorough entertainment. You know, and I like watching the girls fight. I always have since I was just a little young homie on the streets, man. I always liked watching the girls fight. So man, we got a podcast that took place was Cub the Swayway, you know, Fat Cub from Now That's TV. Shout out to him. Shout out to all the brothers that's behind Now That's TV who bring us this content gold, right? Them is some genius black men doing their thing entrepreneurially, getting their money and empowering, believe it or not, whether you like it or not, they are economically empowering these young ladies who they putting on. They are giving them opportunities to forge their own lane, to blaze their own trail and get their own bag. So whether you like it or not, there is positive things that are going on, right? And they've tried. They've tried to do so many positive things, man. But, you know, some of these girls, they just, you know, they just stuck on stupid. But anyway, so Sway had a podcast. Kilo Sway had a podcast. Quite the cast of characters. Of course, my personal favorite, the homegirl, you know, Ivori, coming out the, you know what I'm saying, 107th Street, you know, shout out to her. And, you know, she's always turning it up. One of her former arch nemesis that she really recently buried the hatchet with, Mel, is there. And, you know, Mel is fine as hell as well, you know, and, you know, Mel and Ivori had some blang outs, you know, and Mel can blang. She was definitely hanging in there with the legendary, with the GOAT of this reality TV show shit, Ivori. For sure she was, right? We have Sav Doll, we have Diamond the Body, and, you know, it gets a little heated. I saw this go viral on IG. I said, man, let me cut this on. And then when I was upstairs in the room, I cut it on. I said, hold on, no. You know what? Nigga, I'm going to have to properly react to this, and I think this is going to be the jump start of me reacting to baddies content here on the channel. So make sure we're liking and make sure we're subbing, because I'm giving y'all just an amazing amount of content. This is my GRLA Unlimited channel. The content here is limitless. We're reacting to baddie stuff. We reacting to no jumper stuff. I got podcasts. We talking about dating. It's everything. There's no limits here on this channel. So make sure, man, y'all, it's tapped the fuck in. All right, but without any further ado, man, let's press play. Let's get into this.
Hold on, Sav.
I've never let her know her.
How do you feel that Ivori said nobody be saying your name?
I don't like people say my name. I mean, it depends what you want. Drama or So I feel like
they say your name on BBO, not Young and Reckless though. BBO definitely. I see your name. I see your name in a lot of places. I'm not a hater. I see your name in a lot of places. I see you being talked about, just not on Young and Reckless.
Now, as again, an avid consumer of all this content, which I am, yeah, for sure. So, you know, Sav Doll, looking at Sav Doll, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Looking and seeing Sav Doll, how she looks today, it breaks my heart. It is hard for me to look at her, because when we were introduced to her, at least when I don't know if she was on any shows before then, but when she was on Young and Reckless season 1, she was just so pretty and fine, beautiful, and just chocolate, and just kept it cute. Only probably girl who didn't have no fades, didn't have any major conflicts, and she literally just sat back, reacted, and sat pretty while all of the chaos ensued on Young and Reckless, when a homegirl Ivori was on there just beating, torturing, putting belt to almost every single bitch on the cast. Sav was sitting, looking pretty, minding her business, enjoying the motherfucking show. And I loved that. And I loved even the first season of Young and Reckless, because that was a season where you just take a look at the cast and just say, damn, every one of these girls is beautiful than a motherfucker, pretty much. You know, so I definitely like that about Young and Reckless. And what was cold was the first day they went to the club, we was in the club with them and had no idea they was in the section behind us. I wish I would have knew. I would have went over there and started something, man. I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'd have liked to have got on the TV. Yeah, she used to be so damn pretty. And, you know, me, I'm not anti-surgery, man. Never would I ever be. But there's a line, man. Everybody got to watch it, because motherfuckers be really overdoing that shit. Like when Ivori, she just recently got that BBL. I ain't gonna lie, I was ecstatic. I damn near, before she got it, I damn near called the homies, man. Hey, look, man, what she need, man? I got something on it. Let's go ahead and get her that BBL, because it was just going to turn her up so much and make her so much more marketable, you know? But I think, especially when bitches get to fucking with their face, they nose, and you going too far, right? I get a little lip filler or something like that, but they get the filling in their face, and you know what I'm saying, they get the rhinoplasty in the nose and all that shit, and you begin to kind of alter who it is that you are a little too much, and it kind of gives self-loathing a little bit. And very deep-rooted insecurity, and I just hate it. Like what Lil' Kim did, it's just a travesty, the destruction that some of these very, very naturally beautiful women have done to themselves. And a Sav is a situation like that. I you know, for the body, I like the weight gain. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like she got to fucking with her face too much, man. And yeah, I'm not feeling it. So let's take a little trip down memory lane real quick. Right, look at Georgia Capitol and all that. Let's take a little trip down memory lane. I think we're gonna get a sneak peek of Sav and how she used to look, as well as just take a look at the first meeting between Ivori and Mel, who are now sitting down at that table.
I said, oh, well, she might as well do it now. So I hopped my ass off that motherfucking Sprinter, and I said, bitch, what's up? We not fighting after this. Everybody was ganging up on me anyways. They didn't.
The homegirl sagging shit, but Mel was blanging. She's a heavy hitter up out that Milwaukee, goddamn Wisconsin, and she nothing to play with. And again, she's a beautiful girl.
Come on, Ivori, get up. They like them
them two rhinoceroses go at it in the motherfucking parking lot. That was two big ass bitches. Like, I be scared for them when they're fighting. Like, it's like watching two giraffes, like, boom. You know how giraffes be knocking neck and neck? Like, that's what it be giving when they fight. Like, them bitches hit hard. And I didn't got hit by Ivory, so I'm knowing that bitch hit hard as a bitch, and that other bitch hit just as hard. It's giving evil twin. Like, they was definitely meant for each other.
You're giving kind of boring. You're giving very...
So if y'all see this, y'all see Sam right here. Y'all see how she was looking? You know, just beautiful as hell, man. And it's just a travesty. I hate it so much. And I know that she did a little docu-series and they were getting kind of serious and dramatic. And, you know, she may be going through some things, and I hope her mental health is all right, man. But, you know, she just breaks my heart, man. I ain't gonna lie.
You need a host that's young and reckless. You don't need no fucking YT. Straight up, bitch. I don't care. Call me.
Ooh, she said a YT. That's a shot. That's a shot.
You know what the fuck they mean.
You know what I mean? Caucasian. Right? She's taking a shot at, you know, Ferrari, who is a white girl who definitely has been cosplaying as a ratchet ghetto fabulous Bratz doll to the best of her abilities for a long time. Right. And she a decent looking white girl. I'm not a big fan of white girls, but, you know, when they, you know, they get, you know, immersed in the hood rich aesthetic, you know, and get a little work done, you know, they be all right. But she certainly really was not fit to be the host. She comes in and portrays herself as the boss bitch, but she's not really reckless enough for real. She can't really handle her scandal enough really to be in the position of being a boss of a show like Young and Reckless and having the ability to truly wrangle a group of reckless ass young hoes. Right. She just comes and they're respecting her simply because she's in the spot, not because she really commands the respect. Right. So, yeah, I definitely think it's fitting for Ferrari to be removed from that position.
Bro, like for real, like we sick of seeing Ferrari, we sick of her putting that pussy down, we tired. Bro.
Cause I put that pussy. She say it every time. That's the one song she got where she put the pussy. We are sick of it. Ivory is only saying what everybody is thinking.
It's not needed for this type of environment. For Now That's TV and Young and Reckless, bitch. We need somebody that's ready to program shit like county jail type. Like
County jail.
County jail. On a dead
All right. Okay.
But I want to unpack what, you know, the homegirl just said. She said we need somebody who's ready to program on some county jail stuff. She's referring to, you know, the county jails in LA that have, you know, max reps, have people who are the representatives and orchestrate the fades and kind of maintain law and order, you know, with all these caged gorillas who are incarcerated. So she's saying you need somebody who will come in like that, be the max rep, be the dorm rep. And that's something that, of course, she has familiarity with coming from the environment that she comes from out of South Central LA and specifically the Westmont district, aka Death Alley. The worst, most dangerous part of South Central is where Ivory hails from. So she's saying she's the most qualified individual in all the universe to be the overseer, to be the representative, to be the bitch orchestrating the program on Young and Reckless. And I don't see how anyone can disagree with that. That's been demonstrated.
Oh my God.
I will say this. I've seen it in like the different comments. Bring Ivory, please bring the Reckless back to Y&R. I did see that.
Because you got to think about it. If you saw the first season of Young and Reckless, Ivory defined the brand. She set the tone for the show. And if that line ain't being told by the cast, it's only right that the individual who invented that line, who is still young, who is still reckless, come back and show these bitches how it's done. It's only right. Episode 1 of Young and Reckless season 1 featured Ivory catching 8 to 10 motherfucking fades and then orchestrating other bitches to fade. She came in, she kicked the bitch in the head. She was, man, that girl went nuts. Episode 1. She set the motherfucking tone. So it's only right again that she come in to be the boss lady and set the tone again. It's only right.
Big Shroom, qualities, being a host. Talk to me nice.
Just standing on business. Just not letting nobody fuck with you. And I don't know, being on ass. Like, what you here for? I don't know. I feel like
it's too many I don't know.
It's always, when you ask a lot of these girls these questions, like if y'all even saw the recent interview that Natalie Nunn did on with Cam Newton, and shout out to Natalie, we love Nat and all that, but you know, he asked some questions and the bitch ain't had no answers. Y'all gotta learn how to motherfucking articulate more. I understand y'all fight, y'all throw ass, y'all know how to look cute and all that shit. All that shit's cool. But you gotta be multifaceted. You bitches gotta demonstrate the type of intellect that you possess. And if you don't currently possess it, bitch, step it the fuck up. Okay? When you got some money, right, you went and got more expensive wigs, you went and got more expensive clothes, you start paying for more expensive makeup artists, etc. Yeah, step your motherfucking intellect up too, bitch, while you at it, goddammit. Because there's no reason why you should be asked a question on the spot when you understand you walked into a situation where you're on a public platform and forum and thousands of people are going to be looking at you and you don't got shit to say when a very simplistic question is posed your way and it's pertinent to what you're there for, right? Motherfucker didn't ask you about the price of tea in China, right? Didn't ask you about the current geopolitical climate. Nigga asked you what makes a host of Young and Reckless, a show that you've been on, something that you've been a part of for the last couple of years. And all you got to say is, I don't know. But it's not just a Mel. It's a lot of these bitches that be dumbfounded when they're asked simplistic questions. They just be lost. Y'all got to be prepared for this. The fuck is wrong? This ain't y'all first motherfucking rodeo. You bitches piss me off because I'm going to be honest with you. Y'all ain't that dumb. Y'all are not that dumb. Especially these particular, y'all is not that dumb. Right? So act like you got some fucking sense and articulate. Explain what you think a host on this particular show could look like, what she's made up of, what she behaves, what her mentality is, the function that she should have in the household as the host. This shit ain't hard.
South Central Baddies is not controlled, and I feel like Young and Reckless is.
So you wasn't ready to be a mentor on South Central Baddies, but
South Central Baddies, I wouldn't have been able to be a mentor. On Young and Reckless, I feel like I can. I feel like I can control more. I feel like, I'm not saying.
There's no mentoring on South Central Baddies. It's just fading. That's it. These is LA bitches. It's just about fades. That's it.
I can tell these bitches what to do and how to do it, but I feel like Young and Reckless, they like the people who want to be on Young and Reckless is a different type of crowd. If you understand what I'm saying.
Do you feel like it's a little bit more polished on YNR?
I do.
It's indefinitely more polished. These is grimy South Central. This is South Central now. This is the epitome of the ghetto we talking about. South Central Baddies. Versus, you know, girls who are really trying to, you know, be bad bitches, elevate, you know, become somebody, etc. Bitches who done spend some money on themselves as far as their wardrobe and their bodies, etc. Like, that's the type of hoes that be on YNR. They still reckless, they still gonna fight, but they gonna turn up and etc. etc. On South Central Baddies, it be just fades. That be it. Just fades. Just drama.
I do. So, like, I feel like I can control a little more on Young and Reckless, but South Central Baddies, like, you ain't telling them whole shit.
I also feel me like you ain't. I feel you, but I also feel like South Central bad, but the fuck. I also feel like SCB is based off of real, like, I know you in real life. I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, because all the girls are coming out of LA, or the majority of the girls are all coming from LA. Some of them knew each other prior to, had issues. Then some of them, you know, run into each other and enter each other's lives through the show. And then after the show is done filming, have issues in real life. Shit plays out. They got, you know, people, associations, and it be all kind of shit. So it run deeper with South Central Baddies. It runs a lot deeper.
I said it's more. You can't control that. It's real life politics. It's gang shit. It's all type of. Yeah.
And especially this last episode of the new season 6, it was so much gangbang going on. I couldn't even tell you. I was screaming at the TV. You got the bitch, you know, Money Loc. You know, she fine shit, thick shit. You know, I like her. You know, she's out the Harlems, but she dissed the setting. You feel me? Fight with the homegirls. And this bitch Lori, I always liked her little thick ass. You feel me? You know, Money Loc and what's the other one? The little Harlem bitches and Lori up out of Watts. I think she's from Hat Gang. They was all clicked up with the homegirls last season in season 5, when Chipsets was on there and Sweet Jap, you know, who Ivory took her name from, right? And not took it as if like she copied her, like she confiscated that from her, like the bitch wasn't worthy of the name, right? And they was standing on the side with the homegirls all the while. It was a opposition girl, that fat, ugly, atrocious, disgusting, monstrous bitch, with the paws on her titties. She was dissing the set then, and they was standing. Now they turning around and didn't. Man, it's too much gangbanging on there for the hoes, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I got mad this last episode. That's why I couldn't even do a reaction to it. I mean, I can't even look at this right now. I can't even let people see what I'm gonna say in response to this shit, right? Lori snuck Lady H. That was bullshit, right? But see, that's South Central baddies, man. It's a whole different level. Motherfuckers never seen nothing like it, frankly. Young and Reckless, it's a little bit more tame, even though it's plenty reckless. There is, like Ivory said, more structure, right? The beefs are less personal, and these hoes really just kind of getting off where they mad at a lot of times, right? But let's keep going.
No, listen, when you came and you tried to take the room,
she's not gonna
they
apologize.
I'm not apologizing.
No, she's not gonna apologize.
What was your question? We want to do
because when you had
hold on, Monty. What was the question?
Because when you had brung up Fun Dip or whatever, like
what the fuck is that about?
What?
And bitch,
Monty,
you
go ahead.
bitch, you was on
Okay, so it's no apology. That's it. That's the final word. There's no apology.
You ain't gonna get charged.
We can't hear. Monty got a question.
Still saying to right now that he wrote that motherfucking song, bitch. He never wrote that shit, bitch. Why would you get close to me like that?
Okay, it's up. It looked like, you know, tensions are rising. Of course, you know, it's plenty of Don Julio Reposado running through bitches' veins. You know, we got the turn young homegirl off 107th Street, Ivory. She's turned up, but this Milwaukee bitch, she ain't nothing to play with either. She don't turn nothing down. So yeah, we see tensions rising, but you know, as we all know, Sav Doll is the one who's gonna surprise everybody. So everybody just make sure you keep your eyes on Sav Doll. Keep your eyes on her, because ever since she switched sides of the table, I've been noticing very fidgety body language. She had been plotting and talking herself up in the council of her heart for a long time, leading up to the explosion that we're getting ready to witness here momentarily.
Oh.
Y'all don't fight while I'm right here. Please don't fight while I'm right here. I'm scared.
Oh shit.
To the back room?
Sit down. Y'all not fighting this way. Y'all not fighting this way. Hey, move them cups out of the way.
This ain't the show. This the podcast. You hoes can't fight on the podcast. We got to talk on the podcast to hype it up for people to be ready to watch y'all on the show when y'all are gonna fade. You see what I'm saying? It's the same psychology that's going with promoting wrestling, man. You know what I mean? If a pay-per-view is coming up, you can't let them niggas fight on the regular TV show. They got to talk, have a little confrontation, but then the fight gonna be at the motherfucking pay-per-view. That's how that works.
Move them cups out of the way.
What would be the reason? That's your problem, bitch.
What would be the reason you got that close?
You would fight? Yes or no?
What would be the reason?
Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
Let's go to the back room, bitch. Let's go.
The back room?
Let's go.
The homegirl, man, she too turned, man. She young and reckless. She is clear. That is clearly her motherfucking show. Let's be for real.
Let's go. Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
Bitch, I did shut up. I did.
Did you?
I didn't do shit to you. No, I'm not trying to fight you, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Hey, sidebar, man, that Mel, she bad as a motherfucker, though. Like, Mel, she looking right, man. She looking real right, man. I mean, she was looking right from day one, but, you know, she just, you know, she aging like fine wine. You know, she stepping her shit up. I'm definitely fucking with, you know, the looks that a good old Mel is serving, 100%.
See Mel ass in the camera.
You are so it's you, bitch. I'm not. It's you. I'm not. And you want to fight me, you'll never get it.
Fuck you.
That's why.
I don't care
Because you still don't let me see you. You'll never get it, bitch.
What the fuck is the?
I don't want to be doing it.
Watch, Savdor. You see how she keep looking around? Since she moved to that side of the table, she has been looking for an object. She has been looking for the object that she had all intentions of hurling across the table at Ivory. She had been in desperate search. This whole time since she switched out, I promise y'all, go back and watch the whole thing. I'm not going to show y'all every second. Definitely log in and out STV if you want to see this whole shit. But I'm telling you, this bitch body language the whole time she has been in search of an object to throw at Ivory.
Stop talking. Let me call Isaiah. Bitch, I never trust you. Let me call Isaiah.
W orange iPhone. I'm Team Galaxy, but that orange iPhone 17, that's the first iPhone I ever actually considered purchasing. Didn't do it, but you know, W orange iPhone. Orange is in the chat.
Wait, podcast. Live. Why ain't our? They not really.
I can't.
Yeah, I did forget that. That's crazy. How can I forget that Ivory threw piss on Mel and told her no tea, all piss? That was such a legendary moment in all of Baddie's history. No tea, all piss. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's hard to come back from. I don't know if they'll ever really be able to be cool for real, knowing that Ivory threw her urine in Mel's face. You see her? See that? Mel wasn't that turned until that moment. Now she's super turned because she's remembering the piss. Right? And that's traumatizing. Right? That is completely traumatizing. That is definitely going to agitate a motherfucker, turn a motherfucker up. For sure.
And I was tired.
Get the cup.
You suck, hoe. You motherfucking for what? And the piss for what?
Oh, shit.
Get the cup.
What the fuck?
Anxiety going through the motherfucking roof in this bitch.
I'm gonna drink this. I'll fight you, though. What is this on this bitch?
Can we finish? I need to
Okay,
finish.
Bun Dip is really like causing like a lot of
Fight,
issues. Bun Dip also was saying that Ivory be
that,
shading DTB in his DMs as well when it comes to the music
First
shit.
of all, let me say this. I'm gonna
Music and
fuck
stuff.
put on the phone, real ass bitch. Let me understand this. Let me say this.
Period.
First of all, move, please. Thank
Stop
you.
getting on the table.
She just talking.
First
Let
of
her
all,
talk.
bitch, I did say what the fuck I said, period. Because at the end of the day, bitch, if a motherfucker writing for me, what the fuck you gonna go write for the next motherfucker for? He did not write for me. I wrote that. I'm not talking about DTV. I wrote that. And you ain't giving no credit for my shit.
She's talking about DTV. She's talking about DTV.
She's not credit for what the fuck I did.
She's talking about DTV.
Fuck you talking about? Diamond, she got her own flow. She got her own shit. Bitch, she write for her motherfucking self. Bitch, she do her own shit. You feel me? At the end of the day, bitch, if a motherfucker writing for me, bitch, I don't want you to write for nobody else. Of course, I was stingy, bitch.
Yeah.
I was paying him my motherfucking money.
Now, Ivory, you a little off the juice, right? But you the home girl. And you know we raised better than that to lack in a situation like this. But you so drunk and so hot, and you so focused on Mel, hold on, verse, so focused on Mel, you not peeping this bitch. And this bitch, you know, SAV, extremely beautiful young lady, you know, she's not the confrontational type. She's pretty much pussy. We saw her call the motherfucking police on one of these damn shows. She legitimately called the cops and had the cops show up to the house and get filming shut down. We saw her do that. We know she's scary. So we know she's not going to be aggressive. So you always got to watch. We understand Mel, she going to fade you. So you definitely got to watch her. You got to keep your eye on her. But she's not going to come with the sneaking. She going to come head on. Right? She and you are the same species. This Sav doll, she's a snake bitch. Right? She not cut from that cloth. So she has to find her way to get some type of advantage and minimize her physical interaction, her proximity to you, and her chances of getting hurt That's what she's looking to do. That's what she's been sitting plotting for over an hour on this goddamn podcast. Right? So watch this bitch. Y'all watch. You see her? Watch this bitch. You see her looking around? You see her looking at the floor? You ever piss your mom off and been on the other side of the room and she get to looking around for something to throw at your ass because she too lazy to get up and come and whip your ass, but you on her last fucking nerve? That's that look she's doing, looking around. What can I throw at this bitch? Still looking. Picks her phone up. Oh, what's that? Now she's moving shit. You see it? She's getting into position. Ivory, you a little drunk. Homegirl, you slipping, say low. You slipping, paying too much attention to this bitch who's on all the rah-rah, who not finna do shit. There's a human wall in between you and her. Ain't finna be no action, but there's nothing but space and opportunity in between you and Sav Doll. And she, of course, isn't gonna leap. She not brave enough to leap at you, but she definitely will throw something from across the room and get the fuck up out of Dodge. And now look, she's getting in position and you distracted. Right? Now let's watch. See this?
Baboon! Get off the table! Get off the table! God damn! Get off the table when you can ask that question. Alright, here we go.
They drunk. They not finna fight. They really like each other. Cause they really done blame with each other. I'm talking about Ivori and Mel, and they respect each other's hands, man. They respect each other's hands for a fact.
Oh, move out the way now. Get off the table. Get off the table. Damn. Oh my God. Hey, stop breaking
Do you want to fight? Ivory, do you want to fight?
Yo.
Mel, do you want to fight?
It ain't happening. Hey, yo. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if y'all want to fight or not. It's not going down here. Y'all can chill.
Ivory, you look so cute. Your hair is done. Your makeup is done. And we going out tonight, bro.
Now, here we go.
You gonna fuck your hair up?
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Just save it for white.
Shit.
I ain't doing shit to that bitch in here.
I'll tell you to sit down.
Save it for Young and Reckless.
You're bullying me. Now sit
Save
down.
it for Young and Reckless. Y'all save it for Young and Reckless,
Move
bro.
out the way.
Who is she though? I don't know her, but that is a lot of ass in that aloe. That's a lot. I don't know who that is. I guess I missed the show or I don't recognize her. I need to find out. I need to do my research on her. Cause god damn. W her. Y'all remember what I was saying? Look at her, smiling. This the same fidgety ass shit. She's been plotting on this the whole time. She identified the object. Ivory is slipping head in her phone. She's already sprung into action. Not a single solitary individual has recognized what's going on yet. They look at him. Nobody still know. Look at security. It ain't hit him yet. Look at Cuz. It ain't hit him yet. Look at, she's turned up. I need to find out. Will somebody drop her at for me with all that ass? Thank you. Appreciate it. Look at Sway. He looking at nobody know. Look at Ivory in her phone. Oh my God. Now Sav the body looking right. I just don't like all that shit you did to your face. It was so beautiful. But that body, it's on point. My God, look at Diamond. And this is, she's realized what's happening while it's already in motion. Look how fast her hand was moving. I paused it. You can't even see. That's how fast her hand was moving. You can't see her hand on the object. She's throwing that shit like she plays starting pitcher for the goddamn Miami Marlins or something. I don't know. Diamond now realizes what's happening, but it's already in action. There's nothing that she can preventatively do at this point. It's just going to happen. Now only reaction can happen. Right? Only a reaction can happen. Oh my, she can't believe it. And now she still is the only person outside of Sav Dog that knows what the fuck is going on. Not to laugh. I hate this bitch is doing this to the homegirl, and she gonna get her ass beat. She gonna get her ass beat behind this. Praise the Lord, she missed. Look at God. Let's give God a hand. Let's get the Most High a hand. God don't like ugly. That was some bullshit, Sav. That's why you missed. And now you getting ready to get your ass whooped. Oh God. Oh God. So now she's panicking. Everybody now realizes what's going on. Everybody gets what's going on. Now she's panicking. So now she's going to cups. She's hoping that there is some liquor in the cups that maybe could hit her eye and her skin and burn it. There's nothing you got. There's no way behind the red cup. You got nothing now. Your plan is backfire, bitch. You had nothing but space and opportunity. You were right there and you missed. You suck, Sav. I'm going to be honest with you. Right? Young and Reckless season 1, you was the finest one on the whole cast. But right now, bitch, you suck. Just got to be honest. You suck. And you missed. And now the big bad wolf is finna come blow your motherfucking house down. Simple. Them cups ain't do shit to Ivory, man. Be for real. Hold on. She grabbed something else. She grabbed something else. Ooh. Oh, that's like the little buzzer that Cud had. Look at her. Diamond, are you going to get the deflection? Diamond with the deflection. Oh, good deflection. Good tackle. W Diamond, real ass bitch. I fuck with that. Salute Diamond for that. Tackled her. They playing football. She blitzed the quarterback, deflected the pass, sacked the passer. Good shit, Diamond. Diamond's wig is always getting yanked off. I'm talking about, I have seen Diamond straight backs more than anybody else. I've seen her straight backs more than I've seen her in a wig. Her wig is the number one wig getting tore off. Y'all can't be tearing up corporate office like this. They pay a lot of money in there. There's a lot of expensive equipment and furniture. And I'm sure they paying high rent wherever they are. Y'all can't be tearing up these good people's office like that. Look at Cud. Look at Cud. Cud is astonished. Niggas is tripping. All right, y'all. Well, you know, things persisted. Things persisted, y'all. And this is kind of where they beef stem from. This is the Young and Reckless Miami. Look at this. Look at this. This was a thing of true art. It was poetic. Poetry in motion. Watch Ivory. Nigga. Okay, bro. Got her. I hate this bitch, Renee. Killed her. Look at this. Yeah, that's where I think her and Sav's issues actually stem from, because they was cool prior to. So here is a video that people are claiming. GG Clocked It is claiming that Ivory catches Savdar slipping after the fact. I think this is some security footage, some closed circuit TV footage or some shit like that. Let's take a look. Looks like Sav is trying to do the dash, make her escape. Looks like she's having some problem with the door. Ooh wee. Oh my God, it's cracking. Why would it gray out like that? That's bullshit. Oh, it's cracking. Yeah. Ivori is tearing her ass up. We clearly see what that's about. She's getting tore up. Ivori has pounced like a rabid fucking dog. Oh, man. Like a Wolverine. Yeah, this was W angle though. W footage for sure. They having a pull apart. Oh man, it's cracking. It is cracking. Why do we keep going gray like that? Y'all need to get that fixed. Fucking up the content. All right. Now, apparently, Sav Dawg, she spoke on this, so let's take a look at what she said on her live after the incident.
I'm hollering, y'all. When I say I'm so dead, bro.
Notice Sav Dawg is not showing us that face. I would presume that it definitely took some serious damage. It's not looking her best, you know, so she's not going to reveal the totality of her face.
Bro, listen. Let me just say this. I don't really got no issue with nobody for real. I don't just say that, you know, sneak for sneak, eye for eye, however you want to call it.
Okay, she said sneak for a sneak. Well, granted, to be fair, this was a definite sneak. And if y'all watch this, I watched this, you know, when it happened, like, Sav was so traumatized from this hit. It did so much damage. I know it messed her up psychologically. And she'd been sitting there harboring this feeling. And she finally had an opportunity and she took it. Ivori traumatized this girl with this blow on this yacht. They thought she was just gonna be a bad bitch on a yacht. All of a sudden, South Central's finest comes and just goes upside your head but sneaks you. I understand. Anger, frustration, trauma. I mean, she acted like a little kid and want to just curl up with her mommy and suck her thumb after this punch. I promise y'all, anybody who watched this know that's exactly how she was acting. So, you know, she plotted and planned and patiently waited to get her get back. Right? That's real. A sneak for a sneak. We can't argue with that.
However you want to call it, however you want to do it. I am not the tough eye for eye, however you want to call it. I don't really got no issue with nobody for real. I don't just say that, you know, sneak for sneak, eye for eye, however you want to call it, however you want to do it. I am not the toughest, and I'm never trying to be the toughest. Y'all know that. Y'all know how I am. I'm chill. I don't do too much. I don't fake the funk. I'm not finna be overly aggressive for no TV show. I'm not finna be trying to be the host and goddamn. Oh, they talking about show your face. Oh, I got a little war wound. Y'all got to know I did.
She admits she got a little war wound. That's real. That's real.
Just fight two people. Come on now. Y'all got to know. By the way, it wasn't a purse in my hand, babe.
Well, there we have it, man. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this situation, and I'll definitely do my best to keep y'all abreast and react to Baddies content, man. Some of my favorite content to consume, my guilty pleasure. So definitely make sure y'all sub up. If it's your first time and you haven't subbed yet, sub up, man. I'm coming at y'all with all the shit, all the stuff, man. Take a look at some of the other stuff on the channel as well. And with that, man, it's your brother GRLA Hebrew. Praise the Lord. I'm gone.